Boy, the hits just keep on coming, folks. Welcome back to Orange Hat. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, first, this movie had the officially worst opening for the MCU. It also had its worst preview opening for the MCU. So that's actually two. Now it has the worst official second week drop off. Yeah, that's three. And, well, it's only getting worse, folks. The Marvel's in danger of ending its theatrical run as the lowest grossing MCU film of all time. This is coming from Comic Book Movie. Shout out to them. And to Mark Cassidy, who is reporting on this. After suffering the worst second week drop of any MCU film, The Marvels is in danger of finishing its theatrical run as the lowest grossing Marvel Studios film of all time. Based on the latest stats, Nia DaCosta directed Captain Marvel sequel is expected to end its box office run somewhere between $210 and $240 million worldwide. This would not only mean it'll fail to make back its reported $270 million budget before marketing and promotional costs, but it would also come in under the current lowest earner, The Incredible Hulk, at $265 million. So yeah, The Incredible Hulk is actually seen as way better than anything they did before with Captain Marvel. It's crazy to think that a sequel to one of the studio's biggest success stories, Captain Marvel took in over $1 billion worldwide, might emerge as its biggest flop, but here we are. What does this mean for the MCU? We wouldn't be writing off the franchise just yet, but it does seem clear to general audiences simply haven't been as invested in the multiverse saga as they are in the Infinity Saga. So Kevin Feige is almost certainly planning to make some changes going forward, even if it's not something he'd acknowledge publicly. Well, here's the thing, folks. Me and many others have been covering all this stuff for a long time. And if you take a look at Captain Marvel, why it did so well, it wasn't because of the quality of the film. It was because it was sandwiched in between Infinity War and Endgame. That's the only reason why that movie did so well. Because it was in between Infinity War and Endgame, and people wanted more going forward. So they wanted to see where this movie fit in. They said it was required viewing, Captain Marvel, when actually it really wasn't. The only thing that was required to know was that she existed. So, yeah. If you actually watch Infinity War with its post-credit scene, and you see that the Captain Marvel was on her way with the pager, and then you watched Infinity or Endgame, you would see that, or you would basically see, okay, this is Captain Marvel. But yeah, it to me isn't required viewing. It only hurt the MCU's consistency when it came out. But now that this particular character franchise was not sandwiched in between two heavy hitters, it had to stand alone on its own merit. It had to show what it was made of, and it has been weighed, measured, and found wanting. So yeah, this movie and its prequel, Captain Marvel, are not that good. Just because a movie makes $1 billion in the box office doesn't mean it's that good. It just means that people want to see more, and are gullible. And yeah, poor Brie Larson, poor all those other characters and directors. You made this bed. You shit in this bed, and now you have to lay in this bed. Kind of like Amber Turd. Anyway, folks, that's going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of this? What do you make of this disastrous box office drop-off? Like I said, worst opening or worst preview, worst opening, and now worst second week drop off. Has to hit that fourth one to make absolute worst Marvel film. So we will see when this movie ends its theatrical run where it stands, and we will then be doing a video, well, the royal we, me, making another video on basically how this movie is officially the worst MCU film. But let me know all your thoughts, folks. This has been Orange Hat. You all have a wonderful day. Always remember, stay humble, because MCU definitely ain't.